I'm going to make an exposition on the male gaze, which is a theory popularized by Mulvey, who incidentally is now a professor of media and cultural studies at Birkbeck College, University of London. What is the gaze? That is going to be the focal point on which I'm going to address in my talk. What do we mean by the gaze? The concept of the gaze is one that deals with how an audience views the people being represented within different media settings. I will start by looking at the point of view of feminists. I will consider what I term a tripartite perspective, i.e. how men look at women, how women look at themselves, and also how women look at other women. Like I'm saying, this was a concept which was coined in 1975, but even up to now it still has relevance. Mulvey, when she coined this phrase, the male gaze, she believed that in terms of film audiences, they have to view characters from the perspective of a heterosexual male, which in itself might be problematic because now there is diversity in terms of sexuality. So, what are the features of the male gaze? Usually, when I talk of this theory, the male gaze theory, I tend to want to summarize that it tends to look, it sexualizes the representation of women in the media. If you are looking at the camera it tends to linger on the curves of the female body, and even events which occur. They tend to present women largely in the context of a man's reaction to these events, which is why some critics, they say it objectifies women, it relegates women to the status of objects. The female viewer must experience the narrative secondarily by identifying with the male. So what are the uses of the male gaze in everyday life? Some theorists have noted the sexualizing of the female body, even in situations where female sexiness have nothing to do with the product being advertised. And I want you to think of any other examples where you have noted this. How are women being objectified? How are they being sexualized within different media settings? Think of the advertising industry, for instance, the fashion industry. Some criticism of Mulvey's male gaze theory are that some women actually enjoy being looked at. Then they always quote the example of beauty pageants. The gaze can also be directed towards members of the same gender for different reasons, some which may not necessarily be sexual, such as in comparison to body image or in clothing. Now the onus is on you to look at any other flaws within this theory. What can you criticize within this theory? Is it still relevant in today's contemporary media? Thank you.